Welcome back, everyone, to Onyx's Rambling Reviews, and another installment of This or That. I've been putting this one off until I got both of these reviews fully posted. Because today we're going to be doing a This or That on Star Wars, The Mandolorian and Grogu, and Masters of the Universe. Now, these two might seem like weird ones to talk about together, but they're both from 80s franchises. Technically, Star Wars, the original Star Wars, did come out 70s. I'm not going to get into, nitpicking details. Two of the original trilogy came out in the 80s. Was it? They were both in the 80s. The first one came out in the 70s. Whatever. So we're talking about two 80s sci-fi fantasy movies. The fantasy applies to Masters of the Universe, not really Star Wars. Star Wars is just sci-fi. But there's also sci-fi in Masters of the Universe. Now, here's the thing. I definitely have a preference here. And if you watch my reviews, you know what that preference is. And also, if you look at the thumbnail, you know what that preference is. Star Wars was fine. I enjoyed it enough. I still haven't seen all of the show. And I don't feel like I needed to watch this, maybe to get some more character background, but that's it. I will give Star Wars points to the effects over Masters of the Universe. Their effects were definitely better overall. Meanwhile, Masters of the Universe, that movie was just fun. It wasn't trying too hard. It was the right level of cheesy. It was the right level of fun. And it had a fabulous soundtrack and score. I adored it. I liked the music in Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu. I did. Masters of the Universe was better. Acting, I'm gonna give it to Masters of the Universe again because most of the characters are CG or like puppet robot thing for Star Wars. There's not a lot of human. Why do my cats feel like they need to run around when I'm recording? Why do cats? Why do cats? Pedro Pascal, he doesn't speak really. He does speak. He's not silent. But he's speaking from under a helmet most of the time. The only other main human character that we see, I guess there is Commander Coin, who we capture at one point. I guess he's there to be a human character. Personally, I'd say the other big one is Sigourney Weaver as Ward. Though, again, she's hardly in it either. So really, you don't have that much acting going on per se as well. It's more so voice acting overall and maybe some mocap. I'm realizing I've been staring at my light this whole time, which that's smart to do. You have them, and the effects are great. It's very well shot, and the practical effects are fabulous. It just doesn't do much. It doesn't. It tells a story. That's about it. Masters of the Universe, meanwhile, takes you on an adventure. There's comedy, there's drama, there's fantasy, there's sci-fi, there's magic, there's talking green tigers. You got a woman that turns into a bird. You get Skeletor. I mean, really, what more do you need? Masters of the Universe is fabulous. I adored that movie. So much more than I expected to going in. I figured I'd have a fun time watching it, you know? I figured it'd be a fun time. I'd enjoy it. I'd laugh here or there. Did not come out of it expecting to have fallen in love with it. I know it's not doing great in theaters, which is terrible and sad, and it makes me want to cry because I adore it. Pun not intended. If you understand that pun, you are fabulous. It's not really a pun, but it's kind of a pun. Whatever. Even if this movie doesn't do well overall, I see it becoming a cult classic, and I really do hope we get a sequel to it, because it teases a sequel at the end, and I really want that sequel. I really want that sequel. And I think it's already, going out of theaters, which is heartbreaking. Star Wars is in theaters longer, and it really didn't deserve to be in theaters. The only reason it was is because it has Disney money behind it. Let's be real. I've heard rumors that once this goes on Disney Plus, it might be broken up into a 4-part miniseries. I don't know if that's true. I can see it happening, though. I can see this being broken up into a miniseries versus, staying as a full movie. Masters of the Universe was great, though. Go watch Masters of the Universe. If you still can. Please do. It's so good. Don't expect anything, earth-shatteringly amazing. Go in there expecting cheesy fun. There's a great cameo from somebody. I didn't understand it at first, but I looked it up and I'm like, I approve. Smart choices were made. My theater went wild for that cameo. Not fully wild, but people seemed to understand and they were happy. And I appreciate that. I don't really have much else to say on these two. Since I've done full reviews on both, it's hard to break down what else to say, So I guess if I have to pick one, obviously I'm picking Masters of the Universe. I'm not saying you shouldn't go see Star Wars, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Go see it. I think you'll enjoy it. it's fine. Even some of my huge Star Wars fan friends were like, yeah, it was fine. Like, nobody had anything like super rude to say about it. Nothing like that was super negative. But nobody else but I didn't see a lot of positive either. They're just like, yeah, it happened. It was a movie. But a lot of people I've heard really enjoyed Masters of the Universe. And I didn't grow up with Masters of the Universe. The only association I have with Masters of the Universe is the Netflix series of She-Ra, which that is definitely not 80s, but still a really good show in my opinion. I just think you should go see Masters of the Universe. It was great. I loved it. And that's the end of this. That's the end of this or that. Oh, that was funny. I don't have much else to say on this matter. Go watch the reviews if you want some more of my thoughts on these movies. I will attempt to figure out how to put them in here and maybe try to link here or here. If I don't do that, this is going to look weird. And I'll try to just link them in the description below otherwise. Or you can just find them on my channel under my reviews and recaps playlist. They should be in there. They are in there. I don't know why they wouldn't be, unless I screwed up somewhere. Whatever. I've been Onyx. You've been fabulous. This has been This or That. And I will see you in my next video, which Disclosure Day will probably be Disclosure Day. Until next time, friends. Bye!